Good evening, everyone. Am I audible to you? Before we start, uh, let us do a quiz or a revision thing. I will ask some questions regarding basic commands that I taught in the previous classes. You have to give answers, and that command will be used in today's class also and upcoming classes also. Okay. My first question is, which command is used to see present working directory? Which command is used to see the present working directory? Anupama is correct. Tia is correct. Everyone need to answer. Now the next question. Which command is used to change the directory? Which command is used to change the directory? All of you are correct. Now some tricky one. When we use ping command, what protocol is used? I mentioned in the previous class which protocol is used in ping command. My question is that when I am using ping command, which protocol is used or which network protocol is used? Rishika is correct. ICMP is the protocol that is used. What is the full form of ICMP? Anybody knows it? Yeah, correct, correct. Internet Control Message Protocol. Now, when I hit www.google.com in my browser, what the first activity does it my computer do? When I hit google.com in my Chrome, what first activity my device do? We have already done this thing in the day 2 class networking. When we hit www.com, the first thing that was run, we also see the proof via Wireshark. It run a query for a DNS. Yeah, check local DNS. Correct. Now Rishika and Tia left for the introduction part. Correct. Rishika and Tia did not introduce themselves. Rishika and Tia, introduce yourself one by one as everyone does it before. Rishika and Tia, introduce yourself. You can open your mic and introduce. Rishika, you can start to introduce yourself. So you can introduce yourself in the chat box. Tia, are you all comfortable to open your mic and introduce yourself? You have to introduce yourself, like your name, your education background, and why you joined this course. Now we have some remaining part of day 2 class demonstration of HTTP and HTTPS protocol. We will move further after the introduction part. One more thing, everyone has set up the Kali Linux machine in the virtual box. Those who set up did the practice of the day 2, or they find any difficulty in doing it. Arshijot, complete it, as day by day the practical part will done in the class. Okay. Is my screen is visible to all of you? Okay. Before the machine starts, can anyone tell me what is HTTP? Can anybody tell me what is HTTP? Even everyone use it in their daily life. As we see the whole URL, it is start from HTTP or either HTTPS. You can see it here also. HTTPS, HTTPS. So what is HTTP? The full form of HTTP is Hypertext Transfer Protocol. Anupama is correct. It is used to communicate a device to a server, or we can say that it helps to communicate our browser to our server. Okay, it is a web application protocol. Everyone got it? That is HTTP. Okay, in HTTP, when the data is transferred from the browser to the server, there is one weakness. It leaks the data or it unhides the data. The data can be watched by anyone who will capture the packet. Okay. After several years, HTTPS was born. As S stand for secure version. The data was uh, encrypted by another packet or a layer. Then nobody can see the data throughout the transfer process. Everybody got what is HTTP and what is HTTPS. If you got it, thumbs up. Then we will go to the demonstration part. Okay, let's go to the demonstration part. I just first open the Wireshark to see what packets, what traffic was generated. I will choose ETH0. Now to see the HTTP demonstration, I just open a browser and type HTTP. We need to find any website which is start with HTTP, or either we can do one thing. Might the juice shop is not working. Might there is a issue with the proxy server. I will resolve it later. Firstly, we can see the HTTPS part. So for HTTPS part, we can open any website. For example, if I open HTTPS colon www.google.com, then when we go to Wireshark and filter TLS, okay, when I apply the filter, I can see that my requests are there. This was my request. Okay, this was my request might be. The TCP handshake was there in HTTPS, and this one, and this one, and this one is the part of my that HTTPS protocol. Here, the certificate of SSL was exchanged. For a secure transmission, there was a certificate that name as TLS was to be exchanged between the browser and the server, and this was the certificate, and this was the keys that encrypted key or handshake was done. This was the message for that. Everyone got the HTTPS demonstration. The proof was that certificate. Okay, and the data is also encrypted. We can see here. Everyone got it. In HTTPS, there was a TLS certificate that was exchanged between the browser and the server to make it authenticated. Everyone's got it? Okay. Now we can move to our day 3 class, that is Linux fundamentals. Let I open the file. As we already have covered some basic Linux command, so you may have one question. Why this one more lecture regarding Linux fundamental? You have that query in your mind, correct? So as Linux is used by everyone in the industry, either it in IT sector or cybersecurity sector, because Linux has some powerful things that help us to do our work in a group or have some privileges to make everyone what they can do. Okay, so shall we start our lecture day 3? So the first thing is that the Linux file structure. The Linux file structures is just like a huge building. Okay, you can understand it by a huge building which has main entrance. The entrance here is named as the root by a slash sign. Okay, this is the entrance of that file structure. When we go further, there are lots of directories, or we can say that there are lots of rooms. Okay, as Linux file system, we are assuming as a huge building. Then inside a main entrance, there are lots of room. What's this stand for? Slash bin. It stand for all the binaries file that we needed. Okay, all the binaries file we can see this in Linux also. Sorry, in Windows also. When we go to see users, we can see a folder like slash bin. It also stands for binaries which hold all the binaries file of the computer. Slash etc. As name suggested, it hold all the extra configuration files that needed to run the binaries file. Okay. Slash home, as name suggests, it holds the user's file. It is a home dashboard. Just like in Windows, there is a desktop. Here, the desktop stands for slash home. Inside slash home, there are a lots of folder. Okay. Then there is a root folder. Then a temporary folder, which holds all the temporary files that are in my system. Slash users, which hold what are the users or how many users that my Linux system has. Slash where stand for or variable files, and log files also. Is anyone heard before about log? It's not mathematical log. In cybersecurity, you heard about log, either log file. What is log file? Anyone else who heard about log file? Okay. As a cybersecurity person or a security operator, SOC analyst, you need log file for the investigation. What happened when an airplane crash? What the forensic team find first? If an airplane is crashed, what the forensic team find first in the airplane? I am asking a device which is placed in the uh, airplane to record all the activities. When a plane crash, the GPS also get disconnected, or GPS is already connected to the team or higher authority. A device named as black box. You have even heard, even in the Ahmedabad plane crash, the first thing they are finding was a black box of the plane. Have you heard about black box or not? Similarly, in Linux, to monitor all the activities, Polar black box is a device which is used to monitor all the activities of the pilot of a aircraft. Okay. Similarly, in Linux, to monitor all the activity of a user, there is a log file. Okay, log means all the event happening in my Linux system will be recorded in the log file. Okay, so as a SOC engineer or a security cyber security professional, you need to understand the log file, and sometimes you need to watch the log file and filter is any unauthorized or unfiltered activity was done in the system or not. That's why many company uses Linux system to monitor the activity of their clients or their company vendors. Okay, have you got the log file name? Log file is a file which record all the event happening in my Linux system. Hola, did you got it? Slash root, we can say that it is a super privilege. Just like in Windows, sometimes a file did not work. What you do? You run it as run as administrator to get it run. Okay, Arshad, you got the point. As we use in Windows our administrator privileges, in Linux we can use root privileges to run something. Any questions regarding the file structure, or I have to repeat the file structure? Please tell me what to do. Forward to the next topic or repeat the file structure? Okay. Now, when we do some basic commands in our day two, like ls, one thing that I told you, we are going to learn this in our upcoming class. When I do ls minus la, what it do? I am asking. when I do ls minus la, I told you it will long last the things. So in previous class, I told you that we will going to discover this part in next classes. So there is the time to discuss this thing, what this thing stand for. Okay, this thing stand for R stand for read. Okay, W stand for a permission to write. X stand for a permission to execute the file or the folder. And as you can see here, there are three times RWX are written, or there are three spaces to write these things. Okay, so first it stand for the owner part, the owner of the file. Here I am the owner of the file, as this is my Linux machine. Okay, the second one is for group. If my Linux machine has some group of other users also, then the permission read, the write and execute is for the group. Then the next to all of the world. Okay, if all of the world got my Linux machine access, or I will provide the access, then what all of what can do, just read a file or they can execute a file. Okay, everyone got it? What this stand for? Yeah, it also shows all the hidden files available in the directory, but it will long last the things also. Everyone got the property of permissions or types of permissions: read, write, execute. When we do ls now, it will just uh, shortcutly just give me the name of the directory available in the main directory. When I do ls minus la, it will give me all details regarding my directory, like permissions, then who make it, then when it last modified, the process id, and the name of the file. Okay, it also lists all the directories also. Oh, sorry, all the files also. Arshjot, you got the point? Any doubts regarding permissions? Any doubt regarding permission? No. So what first D stand for? What first D stand for? Yeah, you can say that directory. In Linux, folder are named as directory. Okay. The first D here stand for directory. It indicates that uh, whatever the thing was here is a directory, or we can say that a folder. When we talk about a file, there is a dash. Okay. Thus, then the next three shows the permission of a owner, what the owner of the system can do. Here the owner can read the file, make write or any changes in the file by writing it, or execute a file. Okay, the next three will for the group. Okay, the group can read the file, write the file, and execute the file. The next three is for the rest of the world. What rest of the world can do if the file was transferred to them, or if they download the file, so they can just read the file and execute the file. We can change also the permission in our next slide. Just you got the permissions. What are the permissions or types of permission? Everyone got the types of permission. What D stand for, R stand for, W stand for, X stand for. Okay. Now I am typed permission. Tell me what this permission is for, or by seeing this permission, what you can understand. As this is a very important part, it is always used in the information gathering, or sometimes it is used in uh, uh, privilege escalation to get higher authority administration. Okay, so what this permission stand for? For example, Arshjot, you are working for a project with your team. In Linux system, you can connect your other team member also with your Linux system. So here group means that, and honor is the honor by, you can understand this Linux machine is owned by me. So I am the owner here. Okay, you can understand it by example. Think you are working in a software company, and you are the leader of that project. Then what you do, what are the team members available to you? You will connect by your Linux system. Okay, so that indicates the group, and the machine is owned by you. Then you are the owner of that machine. Have you got my point? Okay. Then what first dash indicates? Yes, yes, yes. Yeah, Arshjot is also correct. The dash indicate a file. Okay. Then the first three letters R dash X. What it indicate? It indicates the permission of a owner. I am correct. I am correct or not? So R dash X is the permission of the owner. Here, the owner of the system can read the file and execute the file. Okay, everyone got the point? Now, what next three? Dash dash X. What it mean? Just type in chat box what it mean. Who can execute that file? Yeah, Arshidot is correct. The owner is able to only execute that file. Okay. The next one is RWX at the last. What it stand for? Who can read, write, and execute that file? Nikhil, for owner, there is the first three letter after D or dash. Okay. For last three letters is for rest of the world rather than honor or group. The rest of the world can read, write, and execute. Okay. Kola, you got it or not? Okay. Now there are some set of permissions. Who is from ECE branch, Electronic and Telecommunication? Who is from ECE branch? One of the student from our class is from ECE branch. Who is the person from ECE branch? None of you. Okay. Kola, have you heard about truth table? Kola will definitely got these things very easily. As in EC, there was a truth table. You all also study in your first year of engineering a truth table for binaries or gate. This was similar to that. Okay. If we don't need to give any permission to all of them, then what we do dash dash dash. Just think, if there is nothing value in that, the binary will be zero, so the value will be zero. Okay. If when in truth table in the last the when one is added or a letter is added, the binary represent to one. Okay. That means only execute permission. Okay. When one is added to one, it represent two. Let me share one thing to you that was related to software engineering. So have you heard about a table to convert decimal into binary? Have you watched this number earlier? Okay, everyone familiar with that number. This number is used to convert decimal numbers into binary. For execute permission, inside the things there is one, which indicates the one. It indicates execute permission. Okay. When there is one in the next one, it indicates write permission. Okay. Then when we add or left shift the things, then it indicate write permission. Okay. Then again when we have to do a person to read a file or execute a file. What we do? Just place one there. The total will be 5 and it will represent execute plus write. Everyone got it? Okay. This was the behind the scene for the construction of the table. Now we will move to the table to watch the further things. Sorry. Uh, to write and execute the things, we need three. For read and execute, we already done it. To read and write a file, the value will be 6. To read, write, and execute a file, the value will be 7. You need to remember that value. Okay? You need to remember all the values. You got me? Because when we change the permission of a file, we need the value. Okay? Everyone got it? Now tell me what 7 stand for. What 5 stand for. What 0 stand for. Okay. Now the command that is used to change the permission is named as chmod, change mode. Okay. So we are going to change the mode of a file. Just there is a file named as revision. What we do, we will provide all the uh, permissions to it. Okay. So what we type, change mode 777. First 7 is for owner, second 7 is for group, last 7 is for the rest of the world, and the file name. Okay. Again, we will see is it modified or not. Okay. To check it, just type ls minus la. We can see that the revision has now all the permissions. Before that, it only have some permissions. Okay. Now it has all the permissions. Everyone got it? Or I have to repeat it? If anyone want to repeat it, just type repeat. Okay. Now what we do, we just make a file. Okay. Uh, touch. Touch command is also used to make a file. Touch and as might if I get the wrong spell. Okay. What I do, I just create a file named Rishika. There is a spelling error, I think. When I do ls minus la, here I can see that a file This is the file. It is created. Now what we want to do? We want to change the permission. Okay. To change the permission, just type change mode. Just we do 747. Okay. And the file name, that is RISIHKA. Hit enter. When we the permission will be changed. Now let's see. We can see that the permission is now changed. Okay, Rishika, you got it? How to change the permission of file? Okay, this is your you have to do on your machine also. This is the assignment part. Okay, for you. Now we will move, and this change command is needed to run a script, or before running a script we need to add the execute permission to the file. Okay, so the next is find. As a security analyst, you need to find some file names working in a cybersecurity environment. Okay, so as it name suggested, it will help to find a file. As there are many files, okay, and I stuck to find the file name as Rishika. Okay, what I do, I just type find command along with name, and okay, then find command will find the file for me along with the path. Here we can see that a Rishika file is there along inside the root folder. Okay, let us find other thing. Just we make a file. Okay, before that, just go to desktop, ls. We make a file here named as Nikhil. Okay, ls. There is a file Nikhil. Then we will back to the root command or root directory. What we do, I just find the file named as Nikhil. Okay, so here you can see that in desktop in Nikhil, the file was there. Everyone got to use the find command. Think in future you are working as a SOC analyst in a company, and you need to find log file regarding access of the system. Okay, there is a log file which record only the access, who can access, from which system the things are accessed. This was recorded by a log file named as access.log. Okay, you need to find that file access.log in your system. Then you might need the help of command named as find. Okay, now the next thing is grip command. The grip command helps to search the content of the file. Okay, there is a difference between grip and find. Find is used to find a file or a directory, where grip command is used to find the content of the file. Okay, Everyone got my point? Difference between find and grip. So let us demonstrate what we do. We will open a Rishika file and type here something. Hello, welcome to all. Okay, and then save it. Now I will use grep command. Grep. Then what is the syntax along with grep? In double quotes, you need to mention what the thing you are looking for. Just I am looking for welcome. Okay. Then the file name. When I hit enter, it see me. There is in Rishika file, there is a welcome. Okay. What if find something in a file named as Nikhil? Just what you do, welcome. We are finding welcome in a file, Nikhil. So we need to mention the path. Okay. What output did you expect? What is the output of that command did you expect? Any guess? What is the amount output of that command? Any guesses? So when I hit enter, it I might type something wrong. So it will return nothing. If it found something, it will return that things. If it found nothing, then it will return nothing. Okay, is there is only a blank space there. Okay, yeah, Nikhil is correct. Now what we will do, we will combine the grep command along with the cat command. Okay, uh, for that we need a pipe. Uh, pipe is just like we when we need to combine two or more commands in my Linux system, I just pipe them. Okay. For example, as I created a file named as uh, Nikhil. Okay. Along with what I do, just grep welcome. It will do return nothing. Let when I hit enter, it return nothing. Same thing if we do with Rishika named files, what it will what it will do along with grep. Okay, it will first return the whole thing, then it will grep the main command. Might you all get bored? I think to open a file, just type nano and then the file name. Okay, nano is just similar to notepad. Okay, nano is a text editor in Linux. There are many text editor, but I prefer to use nano. Okay, so nano along with file name, just like uh, if you want to create a file, nano and then arsh, then it will create a file, a text file named as arshjo. Okay, then it will open a text editor. Here you can see the file name. Okay, arshjo, you got the point? Yeah, you can also that cat file name. You can also use touch command to make a file. Okay, now everyone get bored by using such silly commands. So you want a powerful or something interesting version of that command. If you want it, just type uh, advanced in the chat box if you want to see the advanced version of that command. For example, you are working as a SOC analyst and you are finding the history of my system. Okay, as my I do something wrong and catch by the policeman, and you are the investigating officer. So you need to need my Linux history. So there is a command that is used to find history, that is that. Okay, but along with that, you type grep. First, I will run history, then I will mention you what we can find it. As there is all the command that I taught you along with just what I do now. Uh, as a SOC analyst, I need to find how many times Madhur use the sudo command, the powerful command, and the root privilege command. Okay, so just type grep. Wait a minute, grep and the sudo. Okay, it will return all the sudo named command in my history. When I just hit enter, it will give me all the commands regarding sudo. Okay, things like this is similar to my log file, and you can find what are the things that I do. If I do some attacks, then you can also find in that history. Okay, everyone got it? I will try to see you the log file. As in the beginning of the class, I told you that there is a folder named as bin, home, along with there is a folder named as etc. So my question is that where you find your log files? Just type history, then you will able to see your history commands. Okay. You can also clear the history by some commands or by erasing the things in the history. You can erase it. You can also tell your system that how much command did we can remember. Okay. You can set that things also. Now, my question is that where you can see the log files. Just go to back to PPT where you are seeing your log files in where. Okay. So what we do, we will come to our machine, change directory to where. When I type ls, there is a folder named as log. Okay. I will jump to that folder. Then when I do ls, you will see that there is a lot of log file. For example, alternative logs, boot log, and each log file has their own purpose or own work to record activity. Everyone got the point? Okay, we will move ahead. Now, the what do you think we are writing that commands or we are monitoring that things? Uh, we are doing it manually. What do you think? Just make a script and it will do automatically the things. It's quite convenient for us as we are Gen Z and lazy to. What do you think? My question is that the whatever the commands we are doing it manually. What if it do automatically? It was boom for us or not? Yes. So for that we need scripting. Okay. What we need scripting for that. Okay. So move to the PPT. Then what we will see what scripting stand for. So a file contain multiple commands and executed automatically. That defined as a script. Okay. Uh, Everyone got it? For example, if I want to run multiple commands in my Linux system, So what I do, just by running, instead of running each command, I will make a script and execute that script to get multiple commands. Or think you are a Linux operator and you need to run 1,000 of command on your daily basis to record or to find some event in your Linux system. So instead of typing thousands of command manually, what I do, I just create a script once of that thousands command and execute that script daily. So it will make my effort less or make the things effectively. Okay. So to create a bash, to create a script, what you need to do, just you need a text file. Okay. So I will type nano and first script. Okay. What I do, I just created a file named as first script. In that, I will do echo is a command that is used to display something. Okay, here I will display welcome to cyber security. Okay, then we will find who am I. Along with, I will uh, also need to find what is my present working directory. Then we will type the date. Okay, date command will return me the date of the system. Okay, when I hit enter, I just need what I need. I just need an extension .sh to make it executable. Okay, something. Wait a minute. Okay, the script.sh file is created. Let us see the content of script.sh file before I run it. Okay, my it's not our file. Okay, okay. I just need to create again. I just type first script first script. You can name it accordingly your convenience. Just do not hit any space between the name. Again, I will do a mistake. You just need to type sh along with the file name. Okay. Then just type here echo welcome to cyber security day 3. Okay. Then feed who am I. It is a command used to find who is the owner of the Linux machine. Then present working directory. Then ls, or rather than ls, we need to find the date. Okay. Sorry. If I run, yes, we can add any command in this script. Okay. So what we will do, just run it. When I run it, it gives me an or show a error. To run the script file, you need dot and backward slash. Okay, to make system indicate you want to run that file. Okay, when I hit enter, it give me an error. ZSH permission denied. Okay, so what we need to change the permission. I change the permission. Okay, by just typing 777 first script first script dot sh. What it will do? It will change the permission and make the file executable for me. When I just hit enter, now I can run that file. When I run the file, it will give me an output like that. Echo, welcome to Cybersecurity Day 3. Might I did something wrong? That's why it's showing echo also. Then the name of the system, who am I output, then in which directory I am, and the time it return of my system's time, as you can see here. Okay, everyone got the points, or is any doubt in the scripting part? You can show text file content. Okay, okay. You need the content of the text file. Okay. Again, just type nano, or you can type here is the content. Now what I do, I will change also. Here I will add change directory desktop. Okay. Now Arshjot, you got it? Have you see the content of the file? Okay. Now again I save it and run it. You can see there is a little change in the output, as now it will not showing the echo word. It will just give me the welcome to Cybersecurity Day 3. The output of who am I is Madhish, and currently I changed my directory to desktop in the script, and now the time. Okay. Uh, One more thing that we can do, just what we do, we need to find something like find minus name. Okay, then we need to file a txt file. Okay, any type of txt file will be returned as the output. I again hit, when I run the file, my find command shows nothing. Might I do something wrong? Just back to ppt. I have typed it. One thing that I need to mention in that, I need to add a wildcard. This star here represent a wildcard. It means all of the text file uh, they want. Okay, the user want all of the text file. Then I run again. Still it give me here. Let I check manually. It was working fine. Okay, I got the error. As I not mentioned Nikhil as a txt file. What I need to do, I just again just write a file along with txt. Now it will fetch the file. Okay. Now I will run the file that I created. New such file. Okay. Where I have saved that file. Okay. Okay, we will create one more script also. Rather than finding the old script, or we can do one thing also. As we learn to find command, I need to find my command file. Name is first script script dot sh. Okay. So there are too many commands like that. I got the answer. Okay. In home and in Madish, there is a file slash home slash this. Now ls. I will find a file. Now I will run that file. Still it return me nothing. Due to might be something went wrong. It was showing not we are not finding the content. I just find my file as my file first script.sh is not visible to me. Okay, so I need to find that file. So back to the PPT. That things we already done. Now what it's a challenge for you. What you need to do, just create a file using nano. The file name was access.log. Okay, then you need to add uh, You need to add the content like user login, admin login, field login. You need to type that thing, okay, in your access.log file. Then you need to create a script, and this was the script content, and then it will automatically find the things like uh, uh, grep output or remaining things. Okay, have you got my point or got the challenge how to do it? Everyone has. So what you need to do, just do the assignment, okay? Then uh, take a screenshot of the result and share it with me along with your name, okay? For example, Madhur underscore day 3 assignment like that, okay? Everyone got it? Might be on Monday class. I will try to demonstrate some attacks to you, so it will feel you interesting as compared to day 2 class. Day 3 class might be boring. I think so. Whenever you done with that, you can share it. Okay. Any doubts? I think today class might be boring. I feel correct now, as it was too much theory. Along with the practical part is also similar to the theory version. Nothing was new rather than scripting. Which command I need to tell you, Arshjot? Okay, we will. Uh, I will mention you command either of WhatsApp to you. As it is a procedure, you need two three commands. Even if you want to delete it permanently, you need to clear log also. So I will mention you WhatsApp, or if everyone wants to learn it, we will discuss this thing in Monday class. Okay. Still, anyone have any doubts? They can remain in the class. Otherwise, all of you can leave now. Thank you, Rishika. Thank you, Ashjot. Thank you, Nikhil. Yeah, but sometimes this command did not work as it just clear the temporary log. Okay, our history are remain in some. First, it was stored in the log file, then in the sudo file, and in the temporary file also. So minus C not always clean the file from all the points. Okay. If you want to clean your trashes or your footsteps. I will mention a procedure. Just do it. Okay. Or in Monday class, we will definitely do it. Okay. Okay. Dia, have you have any doubts? If you have doubts, then tell me, or otherwise you can leave the class. Yeah, you have some doubts, or it was a network issue. Jia,